Hello, great minds. Hope you're doing great today. Welcome to a brand new year, and I'm here with um
This is Ayokeke.
Mrs. Anyo
Ayokeke.
Keke. So we are here to just see how we can have a discussion that will be beneficial for you in this year 2021. We are still in January, and we believe that we should be intentional in the way we start our year. We can't just start it anyhow. So whatever we are saying here is a lesson from last year or our activities from last year and how we can use it for this year. So for you, what happened last year? How was your last year? Tell us something about your last year. How was 2021 for you?
2021, by the grace of God, was good in a way, and it has its own um,
Ups and
ups
downs.
and downs. You understand, you know. But I want to thank God. There are a lot of challenges that came my way, but I thank God. God saw me through. Do you understand? God saw me through so many of the challenges. Family, family lined, health wise,
Health wise,
health
let me tell you
wise.
something. So I know how to be a strong person. So since she's saying one of the challenges that happened was health wise, she contributed to it. She contributed to it. So she's this hardworking person that doesn't fall ill. Since I knew her, it was last year that she started falling,
Wow.
and she will not rest. She will rest. So I believe that one of the lessons you learned from last year's health challenge, they have called it health challenge now, is that we all need rest, no matter how hardworking we are, because she's actually hard working. So
Thank you for the comment. Hard working, yes. My husband's niece visited us recently, and yesterday she called me and she said that my husband complained that I don't rest and all that. So one of the things that she told me that I'm holding on to is that I should give my machine a rest because I'm in fashion line. I'm a fashionista.
she had to resign, leave her office work, to learn fashion. She's good like that.
So that I should give myself some rest when it comes to sewing. That that if I rest, have enough rest, I will not be falling sick every now and then. You know what
Yeah, which
happened
is
last
true.
year?
Yes.
Every now and then I was falling sick and rising out of sickness. She was even complaining that you don't fall sick like she said earlier. So one of the things, last year I was always falling sick, but one of the things that I've learned that I'm going to put into practice, into use this year, is to have enough rest. Fine.
Amen to that, somebody.
Fine. There's no how you can sit down and see job and you say you want to rest. But at least I will give myself take that control. There are some things I'll just take my eyes off. Going out in the daytime, coming back, the night that I'm supposed to sleep, I'll walk all through. So all through the night. So the things that I need to do in the daytime, I'll do it.
Amen to that. Amen.
In the daytime. And the ones that are not, that I feel, there are some things that are not necessary. You find yourself doing them.
Yeah.
You understand? Busy doing nothing. I have a friend that will say, "What are you doing?" I'm busy. He say, "I'm busy doing nothing." So that busy doing nothing, I'll try and cut down some. So this year, my resolution this year is to fine. There are jobs to do, but take time to rest. Do you understand? Take time to rest and do the one that I feel, setting priorities.
Setting priorities.
This year, setting priorities. And how was it your last year?
For me, my last year was, I know how to rest if I have to rest.
Yes.
I know how to put my phone on flight mode. I know how to avoid people that I don't want to see. I know how to set that boundary as well. And for me, it was a year of working with others, because most of the things I can point hand to were things I did for other people, which I was grateful for. I worked with so many people to bring their book to life. So a lot of people were able to publish their book, and I really thank God for that. I was able to do that because at night I give my time to it, and I don't like wasting time. if you're used to this video, you're used to me, you know I don't like time wasting. I don't engage in time wasting conversations. I walk away. I don't do time wasting things. It has to be something that is productive. It doesn't mean that I don't play or I watch movies a lot. That I've told you before. Yeah. So last year was a year of feeling fulfilled for helping other people to bring their brain work, because writing a book is not a day's job. So bringing it
Exactly.
into reality, for me, it gives me fulfillment. And one of the things I also learned last year was that whatever we are doing, whatever we are learning, however we are growing, is not just for us. You might feel that other people might not need it now, but one day they would need it, and by then you would, how will I say it, there will be no time for you to start getting prepared. I don't know if you understand. So you have to stay prepared so that you don't have to start getting prepared, because a lot of things would hang on you, to bring into life. So one of the things I learned last year is that our life is tied to other people's achievements, our work,
Exactly.
so we should not relent, we should not stop. Whatever it is that we are learning, we don't give up and say, oh, no need for this. One day somebody around you we
You
need
need
it
it.
for you to give them. But you see that rest, it's time to rest.
You rest. Yes, something that I just got from what you just said now is that I'm going to use, because last year I would say I was not able to meet up in some of my to meet up with deadlines. I will promise somebody next week you'll get your clothes. Trust fashion designers.
I trust them, trust them. They're always saying come for Milan Beach, so your work can never be ready.
Next week you'll get your clothes, and that next week will come and go. Customers will be disturbing with phones. Like she said, I want to this year. I have made up my mind to meet up deadlines. You do those things that I are supposed to do at the right time. Like I said earlier, busy doing nothing. This person will call me for help. Do this for me. I know that I will first attend to that person first. It's good to help others, because other people's destiny is tied to, I'll drop my own, and that is what made some of the job suffered that I crossed over with this year. And this year I'm starting good. I'm starting better than last year. So it's to add more effort to whatever I'm doing, and I'm going to apply it generally to my lifestyle, in whatever things you are doing, be it the things of God, be it your own personal business, you take priority. You understand?
I love that priority point. There's something that you mentioned when you said that even if those other things are important, but something suffered for it.
Yes.
As in, priority is also weighing things at this time. Which one is most necessary? Which one will somebody die if I know the person die? So if somebody will not die, please focus on the focus, and minor on the minor, major on the major, and minor on the minor. If not, you just be going around in circles, and at the end of the day, what you have penned down to achieve, you will not even achieve them. So to be more focused this year, to prioritize, know exactly what is important and doing them. That is what she's trying to say. So any other what would you advise, for example, somebody that is a student? Let me say the person is a student. How should the person prioritize, and what should the person prioritize?
Okay, for a student, you should know that your book, studying at the right time. If somebody wants to go and write exam, you should know that you have to study to be able to pass your exams. If you like one of my sister's video that I listened to, everyone help those who help themselves, and he said that thing is not in the Bible. You understand? You study. Don't sit and said, some will say, ento more way, low more way. He that knows his or her way is the person that knows book. You understand? It's a lie. So you have to put your studies first. You set your study. I have an exam. You should know that you will study. Some will wait to the period where a week, a day, 3 days to the exam. That's when they will start rushing. That's when I remember when I was in school. Yes, you would have studied ahead.
Yes.
You understand? I remember when I was in school, a week He said, what's the week? 3 days to our exam. That's when my friend and I we went to Yaba Tech. And when we got to Yaba Tech, they now took light. Never took light. And some people that came prepared quickly brought out their candles. Me and our group, she was like, promise, I hope our matter will not be like the 10 virgins. The 5 were prepared, while 5 were not prepared. Where is our candle? You know, everywhere became dark. We were looking like there was nothing to study. We had to wait till whenever brought light in the middle of the night. That was you have to be prepared as a student. You have to be prepared at all time. Concerning your studies, you study before your exam. You set priorities too, because if you don't set priorities in whatever things you are doing, you are heading to, you will not be able to balance it.
Okay, that's for students. So for a parent now, that a working parent, like mother and father working, and they have children, how should they balance? How can they balance their life?
Okay, they are working and they have children. Like I know of somebody that told me one story that the children, there was one weekend that the father was around. He came up. The father is always working outside Lagos, and one weekend the father came around. The children were looking at the father as a stranger. They didn't know the father because they didn't grow up to see that face around them. You know, children, if you are not always there with them, like a small boy growing where I am, in an environment where I am, if I leave that environment for years, maybe 5 years later, the boy has grown and he sees me, the parent will be like, don't you know, remember this auntie? He would be looking at you that. So children are like that. So if as a parent, you are supposed to be with, you go to work in the morning, you come back at night, make sure that you create that time for your children. Make sure that they are familiarized with you. So that by the time they'll be seeing you in the daytime, you will not, or weekend, they will not be looking like a stranger. You will not be looking like a stranger to them. Who is this auntie in our house? Who is this uncle? Some parents, their housemaid, their caregiver, they know their caregiver more than their parents, because they are not always available. The caregiver will be the one that will be with them morning, afternoon, and night. So for a growing child that is not getting used to the parent, because of the face of the caregiver that is giving, he will see the caregiver as the mother. You understand? He will pattern his or her memory towards the person as the mother.
Yes,
you understand?
psychologically.
So psychologically. So what I will advise parents to balance in 2022, to balance, in order to be able to balance it, is to create time for their children. Make sure that they are always available for them. Fine, job is there. Your family matters a lot. We still need to make this money, but consider your family first.
Yeah.
Make sure you make yourself available as a parent to your children. Let them know you. Get yourself familiarized with each other. If not, they will be seeing you as, we have a stranger.
Parents will not become the stranger.
The parents will not become the stranger. The caregiver will not become the original mother. So this year, this 2022, as a mother, as a father, whatever thing you are doing, look back and remember that you are a family person.
Wow.
And give that time to your children.
Okay, wow, that is great. That's been a great one. This conversation has really been great, and I hope you would listen to this over and over again. You know, from what happened to you last year. Let me even ask you. You can share with me. We have shared our own with you and what we have learned and how we can make this year better. Have I shared my own on how we can make this year better? I think I agree with you. I agree with that. We'll prioritize and do what is needed to be done. We'll find time to rest, and I hope you find time to rest too.
Yes, I promise.
So if you're a student, your book is number one. Ensure that you study when you're supposed to study and be ready, be prepared. You know, if you're a parent, your family is supposed to come before the money. I know this time, like she mentioned, you know, money is important, but family is important. So as a parent, ensure that some people be like, it's mothers that are supposed to take care of children, and whether you're a mother, whether you're a father, is very important, so that you'll not be the one that your children will not now know.
Not be like a stranger to your children.
So
and as for the husband too, husband is supposed to help at home. It shouldn't be for the mother alone.
Table shaking.
Hey, for the mother
in 2022, husband, you have to help your wife.
To help your wife. I remember my husband's niece that visited recently. She said when she was doing her omugwo, it was her husband that was doing the major omugwo.
Imagine.
Major omugwo. So, you know, what a woman can do, a man also can do better in the family. Men cook too. So in the area where you feel you can assist your woman, please go ahead. And God will help us.
Amen.
God will help you.
Amen.
Because in everything we are doing too, we should put God first.
Yes.
For the students, they should remember to pray.
Okay, yeah, remember
to pray and commit everything you are doing to God's hand.
Yeah.
So for the parents, help your women, help
Fathers.
your wife, fathers.
They say you help your wife.
Help your wife. Yes, because some children came to spend holiday in my place, and when it is time for the girl, she will take her time, she will clear everything, she will sweep. But for the guys, after cooking, serving, they are gone. They will leave the kitchen. So when I was setting kitchen duty days, I asked them, is there a law that says that it is only woman that must work and that? They said no, it's not written in Nigerian constitution. It's not even written in the Bible. So men, help your women. Don't leave everything for us alone to do.
Yeah, that also shows that the as much as we are paying attention to female child, we should also pay attention to the male child, because it's the training that you give the child that the child will grow up with. I know in my house, personally in my house, both guys and ladies can cook. Like,
wow,
yes, can cook, can clean the house.
That's
like,
interesting.
Yeah, the way we're brought up not giving anybody any specific duty, like women kitchen, guys, no, anything any guy can do, the ladies can do. Anything the ladies can do, the guys can do. So it's a balanced something, you know. And with that way, even when the children are grown and they are married, they'll be helping their spouse as well. So we hope that this little chat, you know, convinces you and charges you up to do better in this year 2022. We know that as people are setting goals, they'll be setting for work, they'll be setting for school, they'll be setting for, now they've set for men that this year that decide to help your wife.
Yes.
And also pay attention to your male children as much as you pay to your female children. So thank you for featuring in our video. We hope to see you again.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
So great minds, remember to put your comments in the comment section. Hit the like button. Remember, you can always add to wherever we are discussing. It's an open field. It's not a one-way conversation. It's a two-way thing. So see you in the comment section, and until next video, bye.
Bye.